welcome to another episode of Papa's Videos. Hello. As the rain pours down in Louisiana on this, what's the date today? The 13th. It must be. Oh, Saturday the 13th. Oh, a very unlucky day. Whoa. And, well, raining a little bit here too in the Canoas. A little bit further south. But this here thing, like, fell off this part of the Timbits. That's kind of, yeah, that's on the left hand side of where the couple of stickers were. I'm gonna see, it's kind of a little bit sticky here. No, the stickiness is not from, like, eating sticky like gummy bears or anything like that. It's from, sticky. It's from this here sticker that was slowly moving its way over like that. So I'm not sure what to do. Since there's another sticker that's still there, I can't get it off. If I could get it off, I was thinking about putting another sticker there because of the stickiness, because I'm too lazy to clean it off and I'm afraid of, messing things up. I was thinking of putting one of these tinier Canada flags there, or maybe a bigger one to that size. No, one of these big ones to put it over here. You've probably already seen it though. Yeah, you won't know what I'm gonna do. You'll know what I've already done before I'm telling you. So, which one do you like best of the bigger ones? Well, I'm concerned with the little bump up that a larger sticker may fail. So, of the 4 larger Canada flags, my most favorite is the least stylish of all. Yeah, because it's traditional. And my least favorite is this one. It kind of, I don't like that. I don't know how about you, but although I like these ones, these are not bad. The bottom ones are not bad. So I don't want to put an ugly one there unless it totally works out. And as I said, I thought about putting this one here, but I think there's a little bit more stickiness. I don't know if it's going to cover it up completely. Let's see. Well, I can't really tell because, let's try something here. Let's go for it. I'm all alone anyway. I know. Let's find you a home. I don't think this one's going to last too long because it wasn't very sticky. No. I better not get it crooked, because I'll hear from you till, you never know when I'd stop hearing from you. So, that's crooked, and it's not crooked. Well, it probably is a little tiny bit, but it's not that bad. So, I didn't have to take a chance with the big one, but we'll see what happens with this one. And I think it's covered up all the sticky stuff, including the sticker that's already there. So again, you'll see only when it's done. I already put my stuff on here, so I won't have to drive you crazy like I did yesterday. Eggs. No, I'm not going to play with them like I did the orange. That would turn out bad, you know. And you have to wait, because if you would have to wait until you have, I would tell you there's a canine unit at your place there. You have to invite them over to have a nice little snack. You know, I remember dogs are good for anything. That's, you know, good for nothing else. They're great for licking eggs up off the floor, and if you drop some meat or something, you know, yummy, you know, like, yeah, you'd say, oh, I'd throw it in the garbage, you know, just get the pup to enjoy it. It's a treat. They don't know it totally grosses us out, you know, but, you know, but those are dogs, right? You know, and I think dogs are wonderful. And I'm hoping, I'm really hoping everything works out and you get one. You know my preference. I've already told you my preference. You know, yeah. And I'm not going to go into that anymore. You know, like, oh, not that kind, eh? One of these two would be great. I'm not saying anything except for that. Okay? And yeah, they don't come in the small variety, you know. So I wanted to touch on something else that I've thought about. This goes way back to when we were living in Belo Horizonte. The Big BH. Bah! Which is another way of saying an expression here in RS or ERS. It's easier to say RS than ERS. But I remember when Rose, daughter of Louis, otherwise known as Louis, and Silma, they were starting to give her an allowance, and he highly recommended that we give you an allowance. And I had my own philosophies. I always had my own philosophies on that. And I said, yeah, you know, you're right. It's about time. We got to do that, you know. And he did it a little bit different than I would have done it. But you have to have an agreement on that. You can't have one person giving an allowance or have two different ideas on allowance. Mommy never even agreed with that. So it was really, I mean, unfortunately. But, and that doesn't teach you how to manage money. And I'm fairly sure, I mean, you couldn't. How would you know how to manage money? So, because something's coming in, what? In, well, 1 year and 3.5 months. It will be the due date to that education fund that I started when you were little. And I have to find out about it. About whether, I don't know the details of what. I really don't know a lot about it now. But that's your money. And it was to be applied to 100% to an education. If you were going to go to a Canadian, an approved Canadian institution, or or when you're, or you can take it out and it can be yours at 18. Ooh, Thunderbangers. And this is still a year and 4 months away, so I'm gonna add half a month on. Like, hello. So what would happen is, because you don't know how to manage money, if you went and just took it all out, I think that wouldn't be good. It would be gone in no time. I'm not saying because you're a bad person. I'm just saying because you don't know how to manage money. So I'm only planning this now because you're going to think about it later. And it just came to my mind now. So putting on my philosopher look, my thinker look, Greek thinker look. Okay, I've thought. And you need to collect the money and deposit it all, except for maybe 1,000 or whatever, into an account there, not here, there, that you don't have access to, into a mutual savings account, so it can grow. So when the time comes and you want to, and you learn more about managing money, then you can start playing with it. See, I won't have control anymore. I don't have control over it now. It's locked. I could, I wasn't even allowed to put any money into it after you leave Canada. So I wanted to, but you can't. So it's just stagnant, but it's growing. It's growing. And we must, you got to do something with it. But to keep it as something like it is. But it'll be in your name there. The best thing about is going and getting it, So we gotta do something about that when the time comes. But I want to start thinking about it. But I want you to also start thinking about how are you going to manage money. We can start working on that. And we'll talk about that at another time. I mean, I've gone way over my 10-minute hopeful allotment because eggs and stuff. So had a knack.